Hello guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Kenneth. This is going to be a story about pretty much what you're seeing is an heirloom, family heirloom in progress here. So it's going to be a story about me, my dad, and a truck. So stick around, watch this. It's going to be great. Can't wait to get into it. The Lowboy story. Alright, so might as well start at the beginning here. 2005, Dad picked up the truck. Dirt cheap. I think he said $200, $200, $400, something like that. It was stupid cheap. Long bed, originally a custom deluxe, inline 6. I believe it was, can't remember if he said it was automatic or whatever, but anyway, got it super cheap. I think he said he built like the whole truck and put it all together for like maybe $500. And yeah, here, okay, it was a manual. You can see it right there. Manual in the floor, inline 6, just a really base truck. Throughout most of its life, it was just a work truck. Eventually, it had a camper shell on it. We used it to go camping. It was putting around. And then at some point, Dad put a flatbed on it. So fast forward here, 2016, as you can see, here's what it looked like just a year before I got it. So flatbed, had the cool crane on it, anvil, and clamp on the back. This was pretty much Dad's work truck forever. Even at one point, I'm pretty sure he even had a welder bolted to this bed. Alright, so here we are, February 2017, the truck got signed over to me. First thing we did was take the flatbed off and put the original bed back on it. So that's what we're doing here. Dad and Kyle helping me out. Getting that nice bed back on it, making it look like a complete truck. And this truck is originally an 82, and then at some point Dad, I think the trailer hit it and smashed it, and then so he put the 85 in forward on it. But I wanted it back to original, so I put a tube grill in it, the 81, 82 headlight rings, and then still had the bumper on it, and it stayed like that for a minute. There's the first back bumper I got on there. Looked pretty good. And then me and Dad, I wanted something really cool to do on it, so we took this bed bar that didn't fit, hacked it in the middle, made the width of it smaller, and then cut the back bar so it fit in there. And I rolled around like that for a while. Just a clean looking truck right there, stupid high in the air. Painted that back bumper white. Started updating the interior, put the long shifter back in it. Dad made for fun. I really liked it, so I put it in there, and I just recently took it out. I started put different wheels on it, the wagon wheel style, painted those white to match the rear bumper. Kind of got like an 80s looking thing going on here, which is kind of what I was going for. Starting to look like a really good truck at this point. Alright, so here we are, May 2019. I got a drop kit. We're dropping this thing. So we did an axle flip in the back with shock extenders. There you can see the difference. It dropped it like 7 inches in the back. It was a pretty crazy drop. It even settled further after that, and then put 2-inch drop spindles and 2-inch drop springs in the front, and that put it really low. So in total, about a 5.7 drop. Swapped the old hood off. Alright, then at this point I put a new back bumper on and swapped out the slider glass for a flat glass, 5% tint. Then I started redoing the interior again, took out the dash, tried to fix it a little bit and cracked. Dad put that cup holder in there, just because it was already a crappy dash. And then cut my own bow tie, finally got an 8182 grill in it. Started piecing that together and boom, there we go. Put the original 8182 bumper on it, so now we're looking correct. Fun fact, that gas station no longer exists. It was demolished about a year ago. Alright, and here we are, the start of where we're going here. I decided to put the yellow tint on the headlights because I really like that Euro look with the yellow headlights. I think it's a really clean look. So I just drove it around for a while like that. Alright, and this is where we start getting into Lowboy version 1. Got new wheels, white, new tires, dog dish hubcaps, the good old classic look. Threw those on there. Completely different looking truck now at this point. Look how clean that looks. Booyah. Took it to a local car show and I actually won People's Choice. Check that out. Yeah, the only trophy this thing's ever won. Carthage, Missouri, Route 66 Drive-In Theater. Me and the wife chilling in the back with pillows and blankets, watching a good old movie. Me and my oldest. In the back of the truck, you can just see the memories just being built here. It's perfect. Threw on those white mirrors at some point in there, matching that white bumper. It's a good looking truck, dude. And it's not just a show truck, wink wink, it is also a work truck. Here I am building a fence at my place we moved on to. This is December 2019. I started getting ready headers, seat cover. We're going to LST. Here we go. February 2020, on our way to LST, right before all the COVID stuff hit. Like, we were reading articles about it when we were here, about this mystery illness, but whatever. Moving on, this was so fun. Farthest I ever taken this truck yet. It was about 1,200 mile round trip, and with its 305 and 4-speed, I think I ended up using 4 tanks of gas and 8 quarts of oil. Alright, then after that we had to stop by Gas Monkey, of course, in Dallas. It was really cool to see the shop. Of course, it was Sunday, but no one was around. Richard was in like Cancun or something like that anyway, but it was a really cool place. Alright, and this right here is when I was recording for United by Trucks. If you know who they are, really awesome channel. Robbie and the guys, go check them out. It was the Submit Your Truck Square Body Edition. So you can go back there and watch me talk about my truck then. It wasn't a whole lot different than what you see here exactly. But yeah, it was really cool. So go check out United by Trucks if you haven't already. And then go check out that video. Here I got the mower load down in the back. Squatted it another inch for that 8-inch drop. And I didn't C-notch this truck, mind you. Here we go on version 2. So this is a truck that me and my brother split. $500 each, $1,000 truck. Came with a clear title. Supposed to have been running. I think it had a 350 in it with 350 turbo trans. And swapped that front clip on it June 2020. Bought some US wheel company rat rods. Trying to decide which look to go with. And I decided to go with that center cap right there. It's the one that bolts in from the back of the wheel. So no nut on the outside. It doesn't have the lug indents on the around. No one that I've seen is running this cap on the big wheels, the big Steelies. So I had to, of course, run it. There we go, looking at that thing. Oh my gosh, it's starting to take form. Those are 20x9 Steelies. Shout out Nathan Spiva right there, that's his truck. Emmy Lou. Got those Lolo lawn chairs to match my Lolo truck. Low boy, got that custom plate. Those freaking chairs look so good on that truck. Can't wait for summer to come around again. Chevy trucks are number one, of course. So rad. There we go. So take a look at that truck right there. Goodness gracious. So I had Super C out of Cassville. There's the video directly uploaded right before this one. They did the powder coating on the mirrors, both rear, front bumper, and the wheels. Excellent job. Really cool guys. Go check the video out before this one, Super C. Watch that video. Those guys are just so awesome. Here you can see a difference. Tried to get that picture taken just right. Between 05, 2020, 15 years. It's got that giant crease on the side of the bed and on the bottom of the quarter there, just to show you, makes you think, when did that happen? And it's something that's going to stay with the truck forever. You just can't duplicate it, and I'm just not going to get rid of it. It's part of the truck. It's part of what I grew up in. And this is my favorite video I've ever done. I think it's a video of my truck, and then I ran it through an app to make it look like it was a VHS tape, and it's got that 80s music going on. It's just really rad. It's a while back. You'll have to go find it, mid 2020 on our list, on our YouTube channel. So find that, give it a watch. It was so fun riding in the back of a truck to film that. It was a fun video. One of the best pictures I've ever taken of the truck. Just looks super clean, super rad. Can't get over that truck. There I am showing off my newly acquired limited edition United by Trucks white Teddy T. It's a good looking truck right there. And at this point I had a random headache rack I threw on there for a little bit, just for fun. Looks really cool on there actually. I wish it was, I want a 3/4 ton to do that with, and then here for a video I did ugly square body mods. I put a bug deflector on there and the aluminum side steps, which I kept tripping over. This background is an old gas station that's here in town. Was a gas station, building's no longer there. Only thing there is 2 pumps that you saw and that standard sign. This is in the next town over, Cassville, gas pump, DX station, Roaring River State Park in Cassville. We got a lot of really good places around our area to take pictures. It's a really cool place. Took all that junk off and I've got my sway bar shown there. Got a little icy. This is one of the coolest things that have ever happened to me. I submitted, I can't remember what month it was, but Donut Media put out a notice saying they're going to do a video on reviewing their subscribers' vehicles. And I put in for that, and then I think it wasn't even until, I think it was about 2 months later, I got a message from my friend Brenton at like 9 a.m. and he's like, bro, you need to go watch Donut Media's new video. And I was like, whoa, what's up? And he goes, your truck's in it. And I immediately got goosebumps, hair on my neck standing up. Could not believe it. I had to go watch it. I immediately went and watched it, and the second vehicle in, they're talking about my truck. It's hilarious because I didn't register it under my name. I registered under Phillips Phabworks, so they're like, James was like, if that's your real name, that's cool. But yeah, as you can see, here they are, Donut Media. These are screenshots from their channel. Go watch that video. It's so rad. I cannot believe it happened. It's really cool. They, both of them, Nolan and James, loved it, and it ranked one of the higher ones on there. They wanted this car, and that was just one of the coolest things ever. I was ecstatic. I was like on cloud nine for a whole week. This one right here is our most liked Instagram photo. I think it's at like 380 something likes. The caption was Insta famous C10 yet? Posted on March 24, 2021. It's the most liked picture we've got so far. Really cool. Cars and Coffee in Springfield, Missouri. Looking clean, looking low. This one was taken on Easter. You got the Easter lilies in the background. Had the wife's grandparents overlooking a valley. Really cool shot. And then here we're at the Missouri C10 Addiction Cruise. What a rad event. Matt Ford, the guys, Dustin at Missouri C10 Addiction. Find them on Instagram and Facebook. Awesome dude, awesome group. Really cool. This was a fun event. One of my most well-received videos I've done on YouTube. A lot of people like it. Shots by Weston took these couple pictures here for the event. Really cool getting my truck running around. That was really fun. So if you don't mind, go back. I'm giving you a lot of videos to watch. If you haven't, go back, watch that video. Really rad, really fun. It was a cool event. Of course, I had to take I use my truck, okay? I use it. Here I am driving through some weeds. Just using it. I wasn't gonna walk and go check the cow well. Nope, I'm gonna drive it through the weeds, almost to the top of the cab. There's Lowboy and Homer, my brother's 68 factory short wide. We've got like a few videos on it. Go check them out. There I am repping C10 Club. My buddy Cody is the president for the Missouri chapter, so check him out. This was a really fun day. I was on my way to Mocan in Asbury, Missouri to check out the drag strip and run it, and I got about halfway there and then the water pump blew up, so I pulled in some lady's driveway, and then about 40 minutes later Dad came with a new water pump and we swapped it right there in that driveway and then drove back home. It was awesome. There's me, your boy. This is at the C10 Shindig in Kansas City, Missouri. July this past year, 2021. This was a cool event. And then here's another video we did. My brother got a light bar at a flea market. We stuck it on the truck, did a cool video on it. Go check it out. Just go watch all of our videos. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna recommend so many videos throughout this. Go check that out. It was just really cool. It was so funny. I took it to, I think, the cruise in later that week, and drove around, had some fun with it, and used to work over there as a police officer, and so that was fun. Got to mess with my old chief and run around with the lights flashing on him. This is the only burnout you'll ever see me do. This is probably getting really current. That was Cody's show, the Show Me Shindig. First year he did it, it was in Carthage, and then this one is in Carterville, the second year. So look for that show if you're in the Joplin, Webb City, Carthage area. It was a really good show. Here we are at my place, low boy looking fresh. It's really cool. Alright, then here we are at the Christmas parade. I wrapped my hood, got some garland on there, got the sign. You find us on YouTube, Christmas lights on the bed. That was really fun. And then for Christmas I got an Igloo Cool Rest, so I'm now executive level square body owner. And then just redid my calipers and rotors and bearings, so I'm riding smooth and brand new, fresh. So that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. You've learned pretty much the whole story of Lowboy now. More upgrades are going to be happening, of course, because they're never really done, are they? I've owned the truck for about, let's see, this is my 5th year of owning the truck, I think. Yep, I've had it for 5 years now. It's been with us 17 years now in our family, and so I'm going to drive it forever. And then I'm going to pass it down to my kids, whichever one of them wants it. And so this truck is never going to leave me unless it gets plowed into by someone. Just want to give a really quick shout out to my dad. He's helped me on every single piece of this truck pretty much, and I mean, if it wasn't for him, I would not even have really been in the automobiles. I think it's kind of something that he passed on genetically to me now. So I mean, I can't imagine not ever messing with these old vehicles. And so it's been a thing that me and my dad do together, so that's going to be one of the best memories about it. I grew up in the truck, it became mine, and did a bunch of stuff to it, and now Dad's helping me put it together. So thanks, Dad, love you. So, but again, guys, thanks for watching. You guys have a good day.